What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about why Finland is so much happier than the United States. So recently, I learned that Finland has been declared the happiest country in the world. And I think it's kind of funny because here in the US, we think that this is the greatest country in the world, that we are just the best and everything is so great here. But obviously, Finland is doing something that we don't know about. Something better, perhaps. So, today, I want to take a look at this and learn about why Finland is happier than the United States. So, let's take a look.
Happiness is something the UN studies, and earlier this year released its list of the world's happiest countries.
Wow.
Finland topped the list for an 8th consecutive year.
What? What? Wait, what? Finland has been the happiest country for 8 years in a row? Okay, what's the secret? What's going? I mean, I got to be honest, here in the US, we don't know anything about Finland. We don't talk about Finland. I don't know what's going on there, but now I want to know because happiness, that's important. That's very important. That's the reason for life, you could say, right? Being happy. So, wow, good for you guys, respect. How do you do it?
So we asked Brooke Silva Braga to find out why.
Ooh. Oh.
We came to Finland for 10 days this past July and caught maybe the nicest week of the year. And even then, Finns seem to be thinking of winter.
No daylight at all.
It's long, it's dark.
And also autumn can be a pretty challenging time.
What? Okay, so Finland, that's a Nordic country, and so I know you guys are like pretty far north, so it can be like pretty intense winter, right? Like here in the US, winter was like, for me, it snowed like a week this year. It was nothing, but I guess in Finland it's a big deal, and it's something that you guys think about, right? Okay. I gotta say, I'm a bit surprised because dark, cold winter does not equal happy to me. So, despite the winter stuff, you guys are still the happiest. So, wow, that's actually makes it even more impressive.
Psychologically, and
So, if you're wondering how this frequently freezing, decidedly dour group could be the height of happiness, so do the Finns.
When Finland was nominated the happiest country in the world like 8 years ago, I guess the Finnish people were very skeptical about the results. So
What? What is going on? What does that mean? So, in Finland, you guys, the Finnish people, you guys don't even understand why you're ranked number 1 in happiness? You're skeptical? How do you not know? You're the champions. You did it. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with being the happiest. Like maybe you can only be the happiest if you don't try, if you don't know it. Or I don't know what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting this.
People were going to the survey and trying to figure out what is wrong with the survey because, like, this cannot be true.
It's been a mistake.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of mistake.
The mystery of Finnish happiness has spurred its own industry of happiness-seeking tourists and endless happiness books.
I'm not surprised at all about that. Like, I mean, this caught my attention. I'm interested. Like, so people want to, like, know the secret, Finland's secret. What's the secret?
Including this year's Stop Chasing Happiness by Frank Martella, a philosopher and professor.
I guess, like, one key reason is, like, what they actually are measuring in this World Happiness Report.
The ranking, conducted by the United Nations.
Look at the United States. My God. 24. We're 24th. We have a lot we could learn, I think. Wow.
United Nations is based on a simple question. On a scale of 0 to 10, how close is your life to the best possible life?
Oh, I mean, this is a good question. Like, how do they do this ranking? So it's with a survey, and they ask, how close is your life to the best possible life? That's an interesting question, because it also, it's very much depends on maybe how big your ambitions are, how much you expect out of life. If you expect a lot, then you're probably gonna be disappointed a lot of the time. So how do Finnish people think of this?
Which is a different question than, did you experience joy today or did you smile or laugh today?
So it's
Exactly. When I think of happiness, I think of that. I think of, like, laughter, enjoying something. Like, it's an emotion, it's a feeling. It's hard to measure. Huh.
It's not about being joyful, it's about being content.
Yeah, it's more about, like, being content with your life when you stop to think about it.
So
Interesting. Yeah, that's probably not how a lot of Americans think about happiness. Maybe we should think about it that way. Being content. A lot of Americans, I think, are not content. Because it's kind of a big part of American culture that we're taught you gotta be the best. You gotta succeed. You gotta be better than everyone else. And you can't, not everyone can be better. Not everyone can be the best, and it's not healthy. And I bet that has a lot to do with us being ranked 24. So I'd say a lot of Americans are not content. This explains a lot.
why are Finns so content?
The kind of society we have has been able to take care of the citizens relatively well. There's a 3D printer if you need to print something.
As an example, Martella walked us through Udi, Helsinki's remarkable showpiece library.
So in there's going to be, like, laser cutter, engraving machine.
Yeah, they're making some pretty cool stuff.
There's a heat press
What is
for
all
decorating
this?
handbags and a plotter for giant prints. You can borrow a guitar and then take it into a recording studio.
Whoa. What's all this? You can do all this in Finland? So, Finland has, like, great social welfare, social benefit programs or something? You can borrow guitars? What is this?
Oh, she's spinning. We got the DJ tables, we got some mics, keys.
The idea is that make sure that everybody has the opportunity to do these kind of things, no matter how much money you yourself have.
Wow. That's not how it works here in the US. Make sure everyone has the opportunity to at least, like, enjoy these pleasures, to try. So, music, for example. A lot of Americans never even get the chance to try. So of course we're going to be upset or depressed. Or I like this. I like this a lot. We could definitely learn from this. Wow.
So, yes, the Finnish way is socialized medicine and free college, but just as important,
Free college. Okay, this is totally different from the okay. No wonder you guys are happy. you have access to all these cool things. You don't have to worry about college debts or I think in the US we give ourselves so much stress, especially compared to this. And the government doesn't like give out opportunities like this. And it probably should. I mean, it definitely should. It makes you happy. And that should be the point for Yeah, okay. I'm convinced. Okay.
It's a society that knows how to handle the handouts. Public video game controllers can be left out without walking off.
Yeah, okay. Finland just has a totally different culture than America. Like, if you left out controllers, like they'd get stolen here. They'd get broken. So maybe it's just not possible. That's really sad to think.
Parents confidently send their 5-year-olds alone to the park.
Goes to the park by
Yes,
themselves.
yes, but I think that in America you don't do that.
What? Are you serious? You guys can do... Here in the US, that would be illegal. Like, people could call the police and you'd get in trouble as a parent. You can't let your 5-year-old just do that. You'd be in trouble. Your kids could get taken away. And it's considered, negligent or dangerous. And so in Finland, you guys have such a high trust, such a safe society. You can let your little kids go alone to the park. I have never heard of that one before.
Not coincidentally, public spaces can invite kids to climb without fearing a lawsuit if they fall.
Yeah. So much of this stuff is just not possible in the US. So that's sad for us. But this is amazing to learn about, like, that you guys have like figured all this out.
Being kind of happy with the small functioning stuff.
Yeah. What functions?
Basically everything.
One immigrant told us immigrants end up in Finland after Googling safest country in the world.
Oh.
Tim Bird migrated from the UK in his 20s.
Yeah, I mean, I came here as an English teacher originally. I didn't know anything about Finland.
He liked it enough to stay for more than 40 years now.
Is Finland one of the safest places? No wonder you guys are happy. No wonder you're content. Now that I see all of these different things that you guys have going for you, things that should be normal. But in the US, like, we have some of the most crime and guns, and school costs a lot, and healthcare costs a lot, and stress and expectations, and the government's not letting you rent a guitar or something. What? Oh my God.
This is one of the great things about Helsinki is you're never too far from, the natural environment.
Oh, that's nice.
Everywhere our family went in Finland, it seemed like a pristine lake and a rowboat were just outside the door.
Want to stop here for a while?
Yeah, sure.
Bird adopted that Finnish love for nature and became a photographer and travel writer.
Water on the rock.
This is nice. Like, you guys have all this nature. That's not really something, like, you either have it or you don't. In the US, we're a big country, A lot of the US is ugly, to be honest. Like, cornfields or dirt, or some parts are beautiful, but not like this everywhere.
Rocks there, for example.
Yes, he has a happiness book too. Happy Land comes out in January.
Are there
Wow.
any lessons that can be taken elsewhere, things people can be doing around the world that you've picked up on here?
There's more of an idea of society here, I think. People accept that if you pay taxes, then you're getting something in return. And I think that kind of attitude could be picked up more in other countries, as long as you're actually getting something in return, which you do in Finland, to be fair.
Yeah, here in the US, I think we've definitely lost that sense of community. Here, you're really taught to look out for yourself. You got to watch out for yourself and do what's best for you, and that's what we're taught. And It's not really working out. It's something we don't really think about. But I think more Americans need to see this, and like, this is pretty eye-opening.
There are other theories, though, maybe the most novel coming from the power of hot and cold, which suggests happiness springs in part from the Finnish tradition of sauna. Don't say sauna. They're everywhere.
Sauna. We say sauna. You guys have saunas or sauna. You guys use sauna a lot. You get hot in hot rocks and water and what? So this is important to happiness?
Where in Finland, which has more saunas per person than America has passenger cars.
What? So this is actually a big part of Finnish culture. Saunas. Really? These are everywhere in Finland? Really? I didn't know that.
Rolling. Intrepidly, we embraced the heat and let go of our modesty with Karita Harju, co-author of The Power of Hot and Cold, for our first 140-degree interview.
Well, how about this? You've maybe done this. I've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, this is
I mean, you'll find these a little bit in the US, like at a gym but this is not common. Why does getting hot make you happy? What does this do?
Welcome to Finland.
How often are you doing this?
I do every day.
Every day, really?
Every
At
day?
least 5 times a week.
What do you get out of it?
Place to relax both my body and my mind.
I mean, no, you can't bring a phone in here.
Okay.
It would melt.
That's the point.
I'm getting hot. I might be.
I mean, a lot of Americans are addicted to our phones, I'll be honest. So, no phone, no technology. You just sit in a hot room. It's very hot. I've been in a sauna before, like twice, ever. It's very hot. It's very uncomfortable. You guys do this to relax? Okay.
Ready to.
Yeah, now we can have a round.
By that, she meant a round of following the heat.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, because you guys are the happiest. So, I mean, I'm trying to have an open mind. You guys know, so fair enough.
The cold of the Baltic Sea.
Okay, here we are.
You are brave.
Which even at the peak of summer is barely 50 degrees, triggering a rush of endorphins
Do you feel good?
that many Finns have become happily addicted to.
You feel your heart
So a lot of Finns do this every day. Is that right? That's the secret? That's the secret to happiness?
beating? It's the endorphins and all the good hormones.
But Karju says she doesn't enjoy the sauna for any scientific reason, but something deeper and more personal.
And you just relax here.
Martella, too, says the path to happiness isn't any checklist of ideal activities, but an individual decision about what truly matters to us.
We have been given this unique life to live, and it would be like quite sad if we only would following external pressures and doing things that other people want us to do, like living somebody else's dream instead of our own dream.
Absolutely. I think that that's very common in the United States, unfortunately. But yeah, it's kind of normal here. Huh.
A suggestion to find your own definition of contentment from a place that is happily gone its own way. For
Wow.
CBS Saturday Morning, Brooke Silva Braga, Finland.
Finland? I had no idea. You guys have a very interesting culture. Very cool. Happy. And I genuinely understand several of the reasons here why you're happy. A lot of things we could really learn from, to be honest. And some things that are kind of confusing, but that's okay. I think Americans could learn so much from Finland. Oh my God. Especially as the champions of happiness. This wasn't exactly what I expected. It's really a big combination of how Finnish people live and your attitude towards life and your government services, like from your taxes to the social programs to a lot of stuff, really. So I don't know. I don't think the United States could make all of these changes, really. I don't think it's in the cards for us, but we certainly could learn. Certainly, certainly. That's the first step. So, wow, this was really cool. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts, especially if you're from Finland and you are one of these happy people, or what your thoughts on all this is. That'd be really cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.